Hi there, I'm Dr. LaQuita J, and welcome to my YouTube channel where I talk about all things in between being and becoming a pharmacist. How you doing? You all right? welcome to day 6 of Let's Grow Through This Vlogmas. It's Saturday, my favorite morning of the week. Oh my gosh, it's just something about Saturday. Saturday mornings, the stillness, the quiet, breakfast in bed energy, when you just actually hear yourself think for the first time all week, right? Whew. I love it. But even in the peace, there's a tug. There's a voice that whispers rest, followed by your calendar saying, but actually, you have brunch, you have events, you have people, obligations today, you know, all the things, right? So, we got to get into it because this week has been a lot. Honestly, this season has been a lot. Many hats, many roles, people pulling, tugging, needing something. Needing something, especially in career, you know. It's always at the first week of each month is always hectic. And it's always things just coming and going and just, it's a lot. But here's what I've noticed as high achievers, right? The pharmacists, business owners, me as the coach, entrepreneur, the friend, you know, all those things. And I'm sure you guys can relate in all those titles, right? Some days it's not that I don't want to be there for people. It's that I need somebody to pour into me. I need somebody like to just come in and pour into me just to see how I'm doing. Because pouring out, being poured into is a slow leak. And high capacity leaders know just because you carry it well doesn't mean it isn't heavy. And I think that a lot of times we don't give people that grace or say just that. We look at these positions and things and it's like, oh, but we don't know. Sometimes people just make things look easy, but it may be a heavy load sometimes. And this week was a heavy week. Like it was like just a moment of, I felt so overwhelmed at one point. And I was like, okay, breathe, and let's see it together. It's even to the point where I remember it was so funny. Well, it's not that funny, but this morning, this week, while driving, I just screamed in the car. And I was like, the last time I just screamed in the car was like, I think I was working as a post-grad intern in Wisconsin. I was driving somewhere and I was just so frustrated. I was like, I couldn't stand the people. I didn't like where I was in life. And I just screamed in the car. I would listen to something. Somebody was like, scream me sometimes. I was like, yeah. I was like, I kind of see why people be having those, they have those glass, those glass, like you breaking glass and stuff. I get it, because you need to like exert that, get that energy off of you sometimes, you know? And that's what I felt like I needed to do. I just need to get that energy off of me. And it was a lot, but it was a good thing for me to like just let the energy go. So here today, while I'm just sitting here, like I want to give you like a tip, you know, with all that being said, because I'm sitting in today and I'm just saying, you know, we have to be more when all these things like we're getting tugged and being pulled here and there, when things just like, oh my gosh, I can't, you know, take anymore, do anymore. It's one of those things we just gotta choose an environment that nurture you, not drain you. Like like for instance, it was times where I have seen people. I mean, let me be real. Sometimes I honestly miss people calls, but sometimes I just feel like I don't have the space to come pass out the energy for this conversation today. And especially when this person has consistently like wear me all, like every 5 minutes, needing something, wanting something, and I'm just like, baby, I don't have the space, the energy, or the capacity right now for this. And understanding and recognizing that. And what I'm learning too in this season is I don't gotta communicate that either. It's just what it is. Okay. I will talk back to you when I'm vibrating high and I got the energy to deal with the things you're talking about. Okay, I'm letting me digress. I think I'm on a tangent. So let me break this down though. Let me break this down in 3 ways. One, when we find environments, you gotta find a space where you don't have to perform. The best rooms are the ones where you just can show up as you. Show up as you being tired, reflective, unassured, and still be valued. That's definitely. We're oftentimes in rooms where it requires performance. Like I remember, oh, this is so good. I remember, I think it was even after my mom passed away, like during the holidays or something or things, and I was just like, people invite me to places and go. I was like, I don't want to go today. I just don't have the space to perform. I'm hurt. I lost a very important person in my life, and I just don't want to perform today. I don't. And now even thinking about it, like, make me scream. That was one of the things that happened when I was post-grad intern. I had felt the Netflix. Like, I was walking in every day performing. I perform so well at such a high level, then I get home and I'm just drained and I just fall on the couch. And I don't do any studying because it's like I'm so drained from the day of dealing with all the microaggressions and I just couldn't do it anymore. So I've learned to find spaces where I don't have to perform. I'm going, like, I don't. And it's like I can show up in all areas. If I'm not feeling that day, I'm not feeling that day. Not saying I gotta be, rude or anything, but it's just, no, we're not. 2, you have to choose people who can pour back into you. I know that like the 50-50 thing, it's not like a 50-50 thing. It's like an equal amount. They put in 100%, you put in 100%. Like everybody, it's like a space where people can pour back into you. You don't need more hands reaching out. You need more hands that can refill you, that can replenish you. And I should go that goes without saying, look, if and one way you can tell that somebody is not pouring into you, who's draining you, just look at your energy, how you talk to them, like before the phone call, what were you doing? And then how'd your energy shift afterwards? Like, I'm telling you, this is real, okay? I'm telling y'all my business, okay? So I have like one friend. All she talks about, men and work. That's the entire conversation for the last 10 years. Men and work. That's all. So I talk to her when I have space for her. And I have the compassion to say, okay, I want to talk about men today. I want to talk about work today. But then, hey, that's one. But I will say this too, not just saying what should I talk about all the time. It's just one of the things of, if I'm in a creative mode, like I'm doing some creativity, like something that's like, I feel like it's a higher purpose of being, I won't answer her phone call. I typically answer her phone call when I'm doing busy work. I'm cleaning, I'm working on a project. That's the space, like saying, no, I'm not going to cut her off. But it's one of those things of, she can pour into me at that moment by having mindless conversations so I can get stuff done. Because it's like when I'm on the phone with somebody, I can clean do something really, really good. So that, I mean, hey, got poured into people, right? I have another situation too, where I have a person I'm trying not to talk about this person. I'm not talking about this person, right? But it's one of those things of, if I'm on the phone and I see that you left the conversation and you start strolling on social media and start just listing out things you're seeing and things I don't deem important, I would say to me, oh, let me catch this call. Let me just call you back. I know. I need to stop lying to people to catch a call, because I ain't got no, the call I'm going to catch is me. But I need to stop doing it. But it's the truth. It's the truth. I need to stop doing it, but it's the truth, right? 3, right? Because look at me, I'm on my little tangent. But no, I want to make sure, 3, make sure you're doing it. But 3 is to protect your soft timings. And it could be a morning, you may be a morning person, a night owl, but protect that soft time, like that stillness. Stillness is not laziness. It's leadership maintenance. It's leadership maintenance. Because we are all leaders in some capacity. We all got different roles. And that stillness sometimes it's just a piece of like, like I don't know if you're a coffee drinker or a tea drinker, but you just get that good sip. And it's like the world to you. I even realized for me that I'm more so, if I got a cup of coffee, I'm like, okay, I can deal with people. But it's like in the morning time, especially when I'm at work, I'm not for the kicking. I'm not for whatever. I'm ready to get my work done and start my job so I can get my work done and not drag the day. So yeah, I know. So for if this is you, for the big career person, the high achiever who watching this, because you are, I'm pretty sure you are. I tend to say a lot of times, even when I was leading a Bible study group of women, it was one of those things where we were all the strong people. We were all the strong people in our circle, and it's like, even the strong people had to get poured into. Yes, So, that agitation you feel, that tug between, I need to rest, I need to do this, I need that, I have responsibilities. It's not a weakness. It's just your capacity talking. And your capacity is talking and saying, I want to lead, but I don't want to be depleted doing it. I want to attend these events, but I don't want to be depleted doing it. I want to have this conversation with you, and I want to, check in on you, because it can't all be about me. But I don't want to be depleted doing it. We don't want to be depleted doing it. So today, we're going to choose to honor the stillness. Honor the stillness. Even if life moves, people pull, commitment calls, we're going to honor the small stillness. For me, it's the slow morning like this. I can promise you, I can stay here all day. I can stay here all day. It's one of those things I'm like, you know what? Every time I'm traveling, I'm like, you know what? I can really I need to really seriously go do a staycation. Yeah. But anywho, these slow mornings like this, they remind me that I deserve to be poured into, and it's poured into me. And I'm pouring into me, and I have to make sure that others are pouring into me just as well. I want you to drop in the comments what's one space or one person that actually refills you. I want to hear. For me, it's the getting away. It's the getting away. The getting away. The stillness and the softness and just a different environment. Alrighty now. Until next time. Remember that Pharmacist don't limit you are, and I want y'all to go be great because day 6 is in the books. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. I'm serious. Let me know in the comments, okay? Talk to you guys soon.